What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Anything But ASIC. I'm just doing a quick update here, a little spotlight on some projects. First of all, getting the stuff out of the way. Not financial advice, but here's where we're gonna go. Just guys, this is a project I've been like stalking ever since Oxen did the whole thing where he went from proof of work to proof of stake and kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. Oxen, aka Loki, yes, it has products. What doesn't? It has products, and that's always a good thing for cryptocurrency to stick around. It has sessions, which is a messaging app, and it has what was it? What was it? Uniswap. It has a project on Uniswap. It has a W Oxen. You can like yield farm it, and I never got into your yield farming. I don't get it. It's all that DeFi stuff. I'm just not really ready for. I think it's just a lot of extra stuff on top of what we're already doing, and it doesn't really need to be there. But talking about Dero, um, Dero has it's already coming out. It's made by Golang. It looks like it's going to be sticking to a proof of work, maybe even upgrading to its own proof of work, away from random X a little bit more than what it already was. It's also a DAG block structure, wholly anonymous. There's going to be, of course, you got to get the smart contracts, quote unquote. You can't see my air quotes here. Everything's had to have smart contracts now. QRL, same thing, smart contracts. Everything is a smart contract. Okay, a blockchain without a smart contract at this point, you're just not doing it right. Especially if you're a fourth gen crypto at this point. Those including QRL, um, things like Uniswap, Polymath, and all these other new things that just popped up in the last 2 years. It just are popped up pretty much after the 2017 bull run. I think that's third gen actually, but like, that's like third gen, fourth gen. But yes, Dero is down right now. You can look at I'm gonna go to CoinGecko real quick. It's gonna drop down 12 cents, and it just had its all-time high like 10 days ago. It's $16, and it's just cooling down, and it looks like it's about to pick back up. But not financial advice. But this is definitely a project you don't want to sleep on. This has all the makings of better Monero. And if it does, if the project goes well and it does get those good old atomic swaps like Beam and Monero, this is just going to be an outright killer. It's going to be a killer. It's going to be more private than Monero. Really, actually, already is more private than Monero because it's upgraded Monero and it's fast. I went over to Trade Ogre and I pulled some Bitcoin to Dero, and I thought it was going to take forever. It actually took longer to get the Bitcoin in there, but I pulled it through to the Monero, traded into Dero, and then, like, the trade was, I don't know, it was like 2 minutes max. It did not take as long as it would like something like Wild Narrow or something. Wild Narrow took me like 2 days. Uplexa takes about 12 hours to go through. This is almost instant compared to those. So right now Trade Ogre is saying that yeah, it's $12. Trade Ogre is a little bit ahead of the curve when it comes to pricing in USD. So like when I did this trade, it was like $11. And I'm pretty sure that that's probably not the bottom, but that's about as low. It's about around that area, as low as it's gonna get, considering that the crypto market looks like it's gonna go into a bull run. If it doesn't, no big deal. May just flip around and crash. Bitcoin keeps slapping up against 50 grand. Everybody likes those really round numbers. Could it get to 60 grand again? I don't know. Considering the current state of the economic market, and I'm pretty much sure everybody can feel something about to go down. Like, with all the weather phenomenons and this being the biggest solar flare we've ever had, something's bound to happen that's just going to take people out. And I'm lucky enough to live in the dry desert that doesn't affect me. If it does rain, it's pretty cool. because that just means it's not hot anymore the next day. Although the humidity is pretty nasty, but yeah, something financial at some point is just gonna crack, and what is gonna be SDR, UBI, whatever's coming. But Dero seems like a pretty good hedge. You can prune the blocks if you need to like stick this on your phone. Most phones come with like at least 16 gigabytes. No, actually they're up like 32 now. Like the minimum you get, like unless you're getting like a cheap burner phone for $40, you get like 16 gigabytes on there. But yeah, you can stick this on your phone. This is pretty much destroys just every other privacy currency except for like, I don't know, Monero's done. If this actually gets atomic swaps, maybe QRL is quantum resistant. Maybe we have to worry about quantum computers at some point. But this is just it. But that's my spotlight for Dero. I actually like the project. I have very high hopes. I've been, like I said, been mining it, been tracking it, seeing what it does. Today was actually a low day. Let me go back to the charts. We pull up the 90-day. Today was a low day for the longest time. The last 30 or so days. And I think it's only gonna go up. It's only gonna go up. The way that coins are being issued, where it's at, the circulating supply right now, it's a really good crunch. Even more so than like something say Dash that has the same total supply. But this is like being like Monero. It's gonna have the tail emissions, so it's not exactly capped at 18 million Dero, 18,400,000 Dero, whatever. But yeah, I have high hopes for this project. Hope it gets atomic swaps. As it gets atomic swaps, it's gonna blow up. Look for that to come. Definitely look for that to come. And I'm out. I think the next hot spot will be maybe on Uplexa. Uplexa definitely something that's undervalued. I might be doing some deving for Uplexa, but I'll talk about that in the next video. All right, I'm out.